Well, when you earn a championship opportunity in the UFC strawweight division, you have really done something. Any of these women in the top 10 on any given Saturday night might be able to beat the champion. Her opportunity beckons here tonight.
Yeah, she's a great fighter. And she has prepared herself to go and become the champion. Easier said than done. We all know that. But when you talk to this woman, she believes it's only a matter of time before she has that belt wrapped around her waist. But I don't know if she even understands how much life changes when that happens.
She did say to us in the fighter meeting, though, I'm not blind to the fact that if I don't win tonight, I may never get another crack at the strawweight title. We'll see if she can maximize the moment. Well, oftentimes the year-end hardware is reserved for champions, and that's why maybe Loopy Godinez was not your Women's Fighter of the Year in 2023. Could have done worse than giving her the hardware, though. 4-0 in that calendar year. She fought outstandingly well, and if you're looking for credit, she was quick to deflect to Team Lobo, Alexa Grasso, her uncle, and now head coach Francisco Grasso. Iron sharpens iron. That's one of the best training rooms for women in all of MMA. Francisco Grasso has taken Godinez's striking to the next level, and she's ready to throw hands here in a fascinating matchup on the big stage. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape now for this strawweight championship fight. All right, now for the main event introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Iasmin Lucindo. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Loopy Godinez!
Mark Goddard, as good as it gets if you're a fighter. Probably the guy you want in there. All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But, John, also UFC 200. I got to stand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena.
Godinez said she's been training more strategically, but trying to sort of marry that with coldness and aggression. Now these two women separate from the clinch. All right, high-level striking on display by both of these women early, but a lot of feints and counters as well.
Yeah, both of these ladies know how much it means to not make a mistake when you're in there with someone who's as good as their opponent tonight, or as good as you in every area of mixed martial art. You recognize that any mistake could ultimately cost you a chance to work towards world championship.
She's looking to land that right punch just out of range. Nice job by her there to block those shots. When you first go to a boxing class, the first thing they say is glue your guard to your face. Her guard's high tonight.
Her guard's high and she keeps the elbow down. She does a great job of blocking the top and down low. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, good lead right by Lucindo. Beautiful cross by her there. She throws that thing quick.
I mean, she is so fast. She gives a great setup. She's got tremendous timing. She gets that punch to the target.
Well, moments ago, there was a pretty significant uppercut that landed. Oh, another beautiful strike to the body there. Don't want to eat too many more of those.
Well, you can't. If you don't tuck the elbow, you're really going to struggle down the stretch.
Nice feint there to the right by Godinez.
That was a big check.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Well, they say defense wins championships. It's fun to watch her play defense with that guard.
I mean, her guard is always where it needs to be, John. No openings, always ready to capitalize. She's a very high-level striker.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Man, her straight punches are so clean. She landed another one there.
She's on point. She's doing a great job of getting to her spots.
You okay? Ready?
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round? They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's going to fall.
Lucindo's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And again, she slips off the center line, avoids the contact. Great head movement, really, from her the entire fight tonight.
Great head movement. You can see that in the gym. They got the rope tied to two posts in the boxing ring, and she's moving side to side, working that drill. She's a very hard person to land a clean strike on.
Uppercut attempt does not get to the target. Nice job defensively there by Loopy. Oh, nice job there as she turns defense into offense, and now she has got a hold of her.
Turning defense into offense is the name of the game. Her opponent went on attack. She was able to slip and counter and get right to the clinch, where she is known to do her best work.
Godinez's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on her body. I'm not sure how many more of those she wants to take.
No, she needs to defend these. John, she's got to drop the elbow. She's got to tuck it. She's got to do something to try and deter her opponent from continuing to batter her to the body.
Nice work here on the clinch by Loopy. Under a minute to go here in our second round.
Oh, nice body shot.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Round 3 next.
Big deal. It's a fight. We expected that. What I didn't expect is you to drop your hands. That's where we make a mistake. This round.
Good. Good. Let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so the previous 2 rounds pretty entertaining, DC. We'll see who has the upper hand here as this next round gets underway.
Very evenly matched fight, but we knew exactly this when they were matched up. We were excited about the fight. We kind of expected this to be very even between these 2 talented fighters.
Godinez getting the better of her opponent here, largely over these last few exchanges. Another nice block from her there. Oh, beautifully done. Got the foot right there to the midsection yet again.
I mean, this young lady has taken so much damage to the body. I wonder aloud whether or not she's going to really struggle as the fight goes long. Oh, big elbow.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Keep your hands up.
Nice uppercut.
Man, her hands look sharp tonight, and she really punctuated that confidence. Right, leading the dance, DC, doesn't even begin to describe it. She's turning her defense into offense. Beautiful entries into the pocket, mixing up all her weapons in wrestling, grappling, and striking. Flow state, I guess, would be one way to describe it.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out. Well, my favorite rap group, Onyx, would always say stick and move, and she is moving beautifully off that center line tonight.
John, that's exactly what she's doing. She's moving in, out, side to side. She's doing everything right defensively that then will lead to counter opportunity.
And there's the feint by Godinez. Her opponent ate it.
That was a beautiful deception. She was able to get her opponent to walk right into that big shot. She's hurt, and she's still firing back in there.
30 seconds in the round. Good body work with that hook by Lucindo. Waning seconds here of round number 3. And now leather being thrown on both sides. 15 minutes down. All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was, and of course that knockdown midway through nearly got her out of there.
Almost got her the finish, but now she needs to reset, get ready to go back forward and try and secure a finish without forcing anything. It's very key that she does not get greedy. Go back and sit down at the table. Let it be set. Be patient. Have the first course, have the second course, and on the third course, the main course, find your finish.
You ready, John? Good. Let's go.
Championship rounds are upon us. Hook to the head lands flush there by Godinez. strawweight champion of the world.
That is unbelievable to watch. All the hard work come together, and she became the world champion. Hats off to the new queen.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 43 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Iasmin Lucindo.
Well, there's nothing quite like that moment for a UFC athlete when you first don that UFC gold. That is her reality tonight. Congrats to the new strawweight champ.
Congratulations to the champion of the world. Take it in.